This is not music. This is not music either. These are not music, but they're definitely a masterpiece. I mean, two masterpieces. These don't contain any music. So, what is music then, if not any of these things? And the thing is, music only exists in time. Music is a moment. Okay, let's start with this. This is sheet music. And here, you can find notes. A musician, like me, or maybe someone that's a little bit more proficient, can read this and reproduce the music. But this is not the music. Music is what the musician plays, not this. Think of it as a recipe. Is the recipe the food? No, it's definitely not. I wouldn't eat a recipe, but I would eat the food that was made using that recipe, right? Yeah, this is the exact same. In this case, these are the instructions to reproduce the music. And the music is created each time the musician places their fingers on the piano and starts performing it. Music is an act. Music is an action. Okay, I love ABBA, but this is not music. You may ask, why? And because this is just a ghost. This is not a recipe, this is a ghost. Recorded music is an attempt to capture a performance. It's an attempt to capture a moment. Just like photography, it's a way of stealing a little bit of time, of stealing moments. And because time is this mystical thing that we all seem to know what it is, but at the same time no one really knows what it is, we sort of try our best to become professional thieves of time. That's why we record with our phones, we record music. We decide to keep hoarding these different pieces of time. Recorded music is the exact same. It's not the same as a live experience. It's a way of remembering what once happened. In this case, we like to hear recorded music because we capture the artist in the prime, and we know our prime isn't eternal. So again, this is not really music, but for it to be music, it has to exist during a period of time. We had to put the vinyl in our turntable and it will play. For a few minutes, you'll hear a song, and during those minutes, music will exist, but then it's gone, and only the ghost remains. Now, this is a masterpiece, and I just wanted to show you that these two movies are absolutely excellent. They are one of the best movies ever made. Now, if music is none of these things, what is it then? Where does it exist? Music exists in this space between the listener and the performer. The performer can be anything, can be a musician, a live bone and flesh musician. It can be a hi-fi audio system, it could be your headphones, but it exists in this space between the medium and the listener. Now, sound is just waves, variations of pressure in the air. It's our brain, the one that makes music. That's why it's so important to learn to listen. How can we learn a language if we don't practice it, if we don't hear it, if we aren't even aware of its existence? With sound, it's the same. We need to learn how to embrace these different sound waves, because in the end, it's the brain that makes the music. We have the recipes, we have the medium, but how do we interpret it? Music cannot exist without us, without the listener. In the end, just like an F1 race or maybe the light from a distant star, music is something that happens in time. Music is time. It's our way of shaping time and space. It's the closest thing we can be to, manipulators of reality. It is actually amazing. Okay, so what's the point of all of this then? Why am I talking about what is music? Not only because it's one of the most human things we have. I mean, none other animal has created something as complex and intricate as what we call music. It's human, again. It's what makes us us. And it doesn't matter what kind of music you like or what kind of singers do you like to listen to. What I do care about is that you keep listening to music that's created by humans. I love humans. They're a great species, and music just confirms it for me. We need to protect that. We need to be really careful. We cannot let AI take away the only thing that makes us human in the end. Well, maybe not the only thing, but you get the gist of it. But yeah, that's all for now, and please leave a comment and let's have a very civil discussion. Because who doesn't like civil discussions, right? Right? So yeah, just leave a comment and see you in the next one. Bye.